The distance, rate, and time formula. Hello, I'm Karen from the 3 Inquisitive Kids team, and I'm here with you to learn about the distance, rate, and time formula. A formula that we're going to use multiple times throughout the rest of your math classes. It's very, very important for you to understand. Part of your pre-algebra courses, hopefully in school. Yeah, and today we're going to get into that. So, what is the distance, rate, and time formula? Well, here's what it says. It says that the distance of a traveling object or person is equal to the velocity or rate or speed, whatever, times time. So the distance somebody travels is how fast they travel times the number of times how long they travel. So, if a person is standing over here, right, and they travel to this tree, and it takes 50 miles, and they traveled for let's say 10 minutes. Not very realistic here, but okay, 10 minutes. So how would you find the velocity? Well, according to this, you would know that the distance right here is 50. The time right here is 10. So to find v, you have to do 50 divided by 10, which is equal to 5. So v would equal 5 miles per minute. So that would be the velocity. All right, so now that you have the basics of the distance, rate, and time formula, I'm going to give you something a bit more complicated, but I think you'll be able to get. So pretend two friends are, Okay. Pretend two friends are, they're at the two ends of a road and they're meeting each other, all right? Okay. So this is friend A, right on this left side right here. On the right side is friend B. And right around, say, maybe right here, they meet, and I'll have a little flag right there. So let's say friend A travels at a speed of 5 meters per second. So we know the velocity. So start thinking about this formula right here. And she traveled for 10 seconds. Friend B right here, he traveled for 4 meters per second, and he also traveled for 10 seconds as well, just a bit slower. So now I'm asking you, what is their distances combined? Well, you would do 5 times 10, which is the distance of friend A when she's coming to this meeting spot right here, and friend B plus friend B, which is 4 times 10. But we see that they both have a similar 10 that we can factor out using the distributive property. So in the end, we get 10 times the sum of 5 and 4. So what do you see over here? So we do know that 10 is the time, right? We know that that's the time. And what's 5 plus 4? Wait, 5 plus 4 is their speeds added up. Can this mean something? I'll call it total velocity, all right? Total velocity. So what this means is, so the time times the total velocity right here is what equals the total distance we're trying to find. Does this make sense? So the total velocity times the time, which after being put with this over here, is equal to the total distance, right? The total distance. So now you're in mind of this formula right here, but I also want you to think about this one, because this is going to be the one we're going to be mainly using in our next few videos, and as well in some sort of like, if you know Math Count or Math Olympiad, those places, they tend to use a lot of these types of problems. So I highly encourage you to think about this right now. If you don't get something, you can always rewind. But I'll see you in the following